I'll be completely honest, I've been up here to the very top before. This is how I knew that these things had to be like a story mission, because I couldn't get in. So, I've definitely been
The
through
way
this
to the
one.
mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
I said, and I've fought all these machines because I had died a few times trying to get past them all. So, I do know kind of what's coming.
Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this.
So I think there's like 3 stalkers here, I'm pretty sure. Is what I am pretty sure on what's here. There's 1, 2, and then there's a third one in the back. You just get your butt down here. Said I do remember these guys. Said I know there's a third one because I remember defeating these 2 and running, and they like jumped at me. Oh, snap. Hey, bud. I did not realize he was coming around the corner, but that was a heck of a shot to catch him. Heck of a lucky shot, but we caught him with it. You know, I never understood the mines for a second, but now I do. They're there just to let them know I'm here. Okay, now, that part wasn't as hard to me. This next part with the people that are there was a lot harder. Or at least not a lot harder, but I died a couple of times on this. So I died like 4 times making it up to the top. Just to find out that it was worthless. I mean, I did have the campfire lit up here, so I guess I could have just gone there, but I don't know if it would have got the quest going like I needed it to.
Now I know what they're guarding.
So there should be like Ravager Glint Hawks is what this should be. Oh well. Huh. There was like 4 Glint Hawks and a couple Ravagers here. What the heck? I swear there was people here. Because it was really, that's why I left to go get that fire so that way I could save it if I died again. Huh. That's weird. I mean, I'll take it, but it's weird. So it is way up there in the very top area. There's definitely got to be a power cell here. I just got to keep my eyes peeled for anything just sitting here. I'm gonna guess this
Saving
has my
these for the
last power
trail?
cell, so at least I can get that armor. I probably won't use it because it looks like it's like really good armor, and I'm already kind of cruising through this, so I wonder if there's going to be people here. It's kind of high up to have people just sitting around. Let's see anybody. I mean, it's really ominous. Like, I remember coming up here and thinking, man, this is really ominous looking.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Probably another door.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Yeah, see, I made it up this climbing
Don't look
path
down. Don't look down.
and felt really good about it until I couldn't get in. Because there wasn't this ladder. This ladder wasn't here.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the plain. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
So what, am I missing anything?
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Why do I feel like this isn't going to be just as easy as... just walking through here and we're going to find it.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Quit talking.
Mind your footing.
Oh. I gotta keep my eyes peeled because I know there's got to be a power cell in here. It's still rumbling. I don't like that it was still rumbling. Okay.
Guess that's my way across.
So let's go different. I want to make sure that I explore everything. I hear something. Oh, yes.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Okay, so now we got all the power cells. We are good to... Could I have gone up this way and done it? No. Like, I'm glad he came over here and color-coded all
held
these.
like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Like, it's ominous because there's no other ambient sound either. It's just us.
Glad that's over.
I guess I don't have to, like, keep looking for power cells. I got them.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Okay, we probably need to climb up then. I just figured it was down. Like, I don't see Hades just letting us get to this master override. That's not the way. It's a quick way to my death.
Must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
I doubt we're going to find all the data points. I'm keeping my eye on the top deal so that way if I need to scan something.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia,
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Was that armor the same armor that we're going to pick up? I got to assume it is. Nothing there. So just the like I said, the ominous of not having any sound except for us is just, it's getting to me, I'll be honest. Where was that? Okay, I missed that. I'll be honest.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
I nearly died right there because I was not paying attention. We're going this way. I don't know why I want to go this way, but I'm doing it. I don't think it mattered. I think you could go either way.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Were they still alive during the blast?
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
Ted Farrow is just...
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope.
That dude is just something else. Like, really? You started all this and then you do that?
The master override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Does that mean we gotta go back to that one area? That's where we're gonna leave at. Like that one area that he was at.
That didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, guess what I did? I jumped and it didn't catch. Oh wait, I'm still alive. Hold up. Oh wait, I am going... We went that way, so where... Didn't we... We jumped down from there, so I think we... Where did we get out at? I remember that. Okay, so this is where we climbed up. Maybe this way? Yeah. I still don't trust Silence. Like, he reminds me of that Pharaoh guy. Like, he's going to do what he wants to do, and that's what we're doing.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission, to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse, everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus, have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
I don't need to hear anything more. The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence, pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Okay. I gotta scan these right quick. Why does his lance look so much cooler than ours? Whoa, wait, what? Heavy shock attack? That's mine.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval. I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Okay, so let's see here. So I need to go back to Meridian. But I'm going to go collect this armor. I just kind of want to see what this armor is going to be like. And then we'll head that way, and... I mean, we got to be getting close to the end. You know, I sit here and jump all this and never get anything done if I just, like, find the actual area to go. I'd probably be a lot better off. I think I've fallen and hurt myself every time right there. So if this is the same, if this same armor as Dr. Sobek's, did she come here and just drop it off? Oh yeah, we're going to replace them.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one.
Okay, so 90 degrees.
All powered up. Now to get the dials in position.
270.
There must be some kind of
360.
code.
450 is what? 90 degrees. And then 630 is 270.
Did it. Let's have... Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Well, I was thinking, okay, she's going to, like, put it on, open it up. Projects a damage-absorbing force field. Oh, well, that one's just cheating. I mean... We're wearing it. I don't even care anymore. It could be cheating, but I'm wearing it because I did all this work for it. We're doing it. I wonder if it absorbs 700 points of damage.